mind?
No, I don't.
You sure?
Yeah. Love the cut, all of that.
You love all that?
Yeah.
Let's see what we're looking at. Let's see what my mom loves.
Okay.
There we go. We got some water over there.
Yeah.
Let's go a little closer. Hold on.
Okay.
There we go. Oop.
Wow. Isn't that this a lot?
It is a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to turn this around. Oop, no, it's too much. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to do a little video, okay?
Okay.
You just watch and enjoy the scenery.
I will.
Okay. So I figure I'm with my beautiful mom, right?
Right.
Wave to the camera. Over here. Wave. There you go. And we don't have the Flip with us, but I do have my Mini 4 Pro, and I figure I'm going to go ahead and see how this thing flies with prop guards. It's not super windy out today. I think it was supposed to be windier. I think they're going to ramp up again. But supposedly it's only 5 to 11, which is nothing. Yesterday they were almost 42 miles an hour. But regardless, we'll be able to see how these prop guards are just flying in a normal outside situation. And we'll see what my mom thinks. What do you think? You think they're going to fly well?
Yeah.
You think so?
Sure.
You didn't even see them yet, though.
No.
Do you even care?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So these are the prop guards. That's my little mommy.
Oh.
And we're going to take these things out, and we'll see what you think. Okay. So what do you think of these? What are they?
That's a lot of work.
I know. Kind of intricate.
Yeah.
What do you think they are?
They're good.
Is it like a stove? Maybe we can
Yeah.
grill some chicken on it?
You're right. Yeah.
So now we got to get these on, right? Say we're wanting the prop guards on for whatever reason to protect the props from lacerating anyone, or there's people or something. So we're going to go ahead and unfold the drone, and we'll see what my mom thinks too. You know what this is?
No.
This is a drone.
Oh.
It takes pictures in the sky, so I could fly it around and
Oh, yeah.
You've seen me fly it before, right?
Of course.
Okay. So now we have to figure out, so this is the right side apparently. So I think we have to take the props, kind of get them aligned with the arm.
Yeah.
It's kind of a pain in the butt, huh?
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Teeny bit pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Maybe total pain in the ass. Let's see. So we got to get these kind of aligned. Huh, what do you think, Mom?
The same thing.
There we go. And they just kind of seat in. They're labeled right, so if we're holding the drone, this is the right side of the drone, right?
Yeah.
You'll hear a clicking sound. And the part with more is the top part, and we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. We're going to take the props and kind of align them with the legs. It's not easy with this drone. Boop. Here, hold on, Mom. What do you think?
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
It's kind of a pain in the butt. It's one of those things. Let's see, Ine.
That's my name.
It is your name. There we go. One kind of seated the correct way. There we go. And then you'll hear the little click. Oh, you should hear a little click. You got to hear that little click And I'm not hearing that little click. There we go. So now these guys are on the Mini 4 Pro. What do you think of that thing?
Oh, it's beautiful.
You think it looks dorky or do you think it looks cool?
Oh, dorky.
It does look dorky. I know, I feel the same way. But we're gonna see how this thing flies. So basically, Mom, I'm doing a video to show people how this is gonna fly with all this stuff on it, all right?
Right.
So I'm gonna fly this with you in the car. So we have a lot going on. We got my little mommy with me. Kind of on a time crunch. I got a chiropractor appointment at 11:15. You got lunch at 11:30.
Yeah.
And I got to try to do this video without my little Osmo Pocket 3 running out of battery. So I'm going to power on the remote.
Yeah.
And you see this little guy?
Yeah.
What does he look like? No, this. What does this look like? Does it look like anything?
I don't know.
So if this hit someone, it wouldn't cut them because these little propellers are protected by this little piece. So we're going to go ahead. I don't really have a full battery, so I should put a full battery in just to make sure we have time and we're not messing around. I'm going to put a battery in that isn't this battery. Hold on, it's the extended battery. So this little 249 gram drone battery is not going to allow this thing to get remote ID. It has to be over 250 grams for it to actually enable automatically with the bigger battery, the bigger capacity battery. And if I was to want to fly over people, I would need to have the waiver with the FAA. I would have to have a strobe on it, have to have the prop guards on it, and pretty much that's it, I think, right? I don't know. If I'm missing something, let me know. There's a lot going on right now. We got Focus, my mommy, who I love so much. All right?
Yeah.
Do you love me?
Of course.
Okay, good. You better love me. I'll kick your butt. Okay, got to turn this thing on.
Oh.
Ooh, that's fun, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can balance this on my steering wheel. It's not as easy with all this prop guard stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put this little 250 gram battery back in the charger. I'll do a little screen recording. I got 16% battery still. Roll down my window. It's going to be cool for 1 second, Mom, okay?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll take these glasses off. Don't need them. Start screen recording. Go into the Fly app. Home point updated. So I'm going to launch this. Watch the prop start, Mom. See that?
Yeah.
So now if it hits something, I'm not going to cut myself.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. So I'm going to put it out.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
There it goes.
I know. Like magic.
Yeah.
So
Everything is big, 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 big.
it is big. Okay. So we're going to see, let's see where the drone is here. We'll get it right in front of us.
Oh. Oh.
There it is. Here, hold on. Let's turn the cam.
Oh, here he is.
Yeah, there he is. See the drone?
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Here. So we're going to turn this thing around and we're going to fly away. All right? You see it go away?
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to explain to people
Right there.
how it flies.
Oh, yeah. Because they're not smart enough,
They're pretty smart.
are they?
Yeah, we're just going to try to give my opinion on... Here, let me get the right exposure. There we go. Where is this little guy? So we'll try to just get some footage like we're getting some cinematic footage. You know what that means? That means really pretty footage.
Oh,
You see?
yeah, of course.
So far, it's flying all right. It definitely doesn't feel as nimble, but it's not flying horribly by any means with these guys on it. Now, of course, there's going to be limitations, right, Mom?
Right.
Because there's all of this extra material, just like the flip didn't do well. Oh, look at that. See that?
It's beautiful. Wow.
It's like artwork.
Yeah.
Who would even know?
Yeah.
Who would have even have known without having a drone? Who would have even have known without having a drone?
Okay.
So I'm going to try to fly this thing and get some really pretty footage with these prop guards on it. So it definitely feels sluggish. I'm in full stick in normal mode and it's barely moving. And you see the winds are not that crazy right now. So what I'm going to do is go into sport mode. Pretty weird. Definitely not flying fast. So I'm going to go into sport mode and try to do this little pullback. And it's not really having a good time, honestly. See that? It's going really slow, Mom.
Yeah.
So definitely a big performance hindrance with these prop guards on. I wouldn't probably be inclined to be flying high altitude with the prop guards on. I mean, look at this thing. I'm in full stick, barely moving in sport mode. So let me go ahead and kind of cruise down. Maybe the wind is kind of playing a factor up there. I'm gonna see where this thing's at. There we go. It's doing better at low altitude, but again, without these prop guards, I guarantee this thing would be smoking, and it's not. So maybe what I can do is bring it back in quickly and just show you a comparison. This is just to show how much the prop guards are going to hinder the performance of a drone. Just like the flip was not doing well in the winds at all, it's because of that design and the built-in prop guards, and it just kind of sucked. So essentially, same kind of thing with the Mini 4 Pro with prop guards. It's going to be same kind of flight performance. This thing doesn't feel like it's blowing all over the place, but it's not being able to go through the winds. What do you think, Mom?
Yeah, you're right.
I know. I don't know if I'm right, but yeah, it's just an observance. So I got only 10% battery left. This thing's chugging back in sport mode, full stick. So full stick in sport mode, going as fast as I can, and it's barely doing 6 miles an hour at 60 feet roughly. So I'm going to bring this little guy back in. Here, let me go ahead and lower this a little bit for us. There we go. Hello, Mom. Love you. Oh, look at here comes Mr. Drone, going really slow. But we're going to get him back, okay?
Oh, here he comes.
Yep, there he comes.
Right there.
Yep. Oh, and he wants to take a little time to stop. So here we go. Let's try to bring him into the car.
Yeah.
Should we bring him into the car?
Yeah.
It definitely does not fly as well. Here. I'm gonna land it out here. There we go.
It's beautiful.
It is pretty cool. But let's go ahead and take these off. I'm gonna take this off. No, not your gloves. Don't take off your bloomers either. You take off the bloomers and we're gonna have trouble. So I'm gonna, take these prop guards off. Oop. Oh. Kind of a pain in the but not too bad once you kind of
Yeah.
get the hang of it,
Sure.
you know.
Sure.
Take these guys off, and then we're going to launch this really quickly without prop guards to see how much better it flies. And I would say it's going to fly a whole heck of a lot better.
Oh.
Okay, these props are getting in the way. There we go. Those guys can go back. So now, look at, got my beautiful mom with me. I'm not going to risk getting her lacerated. We don't want to lacerate you, do we?
No.
No way, Jose. So I'm going to launch the drone free of prop guards. Still recording. And we're going to go and try to get that same shot before I run out of juice and see how snappy this thing I know is going to be. So let's go ahead and kind of get the same. I'm going to get up a little bit. See that?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go in sport mode. And I'm going to record something. This is the fastest mode on the drone. And then I'm just going to go full stick and show you the type of footage I can actually get. So even though it's windy out, the drone's kind of moving. Well, maybe it's just a really windy day up there. But it's doing better, as you can see.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm going to go even higher. But no doubt that it's doing better without the prop guards, of course. But just to know how much the drone is going to get affected by having these on is something to take into consideration, because you do have to fly differently with these things because they're not going to give you the same performance as you are like right now. So we're just going to cruise a little bit. You see that, Mom?
Yes.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Sure is.
Okay, let's go really low. See that?
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Here, we could do this. You got to be careful, because when I'm in sport mode, I don't have anything to prevent me from hitting an obstacle.
Oh, I see.
So see that? And
Yeah.
we can maybe try to tilt the camera up. Oh. Yeah, the winds seem to be pretty problematic up there,
It's beautiful.
but it's doing better than with the prop guards barely moving at all. So I'm hoping this helps guys explain and show what prop guards on the Mini 4 Pro are going to act like and behave like. And it's going to be probably, similar, but I think still better than the Flip. But who knows? It's going to be very comparable. You put prop guards on, it's going to add that much more diameter to your drone and surface area for winds to catch. And that's that. So let's go ahead and get this guy back really quickly, Mom. Here, I'll take a couple pictures really fast. Boom. You see?
It's beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you are. Oh, take a quick picture. And then we're going to get this guy back to us.
Oh.
So really fast, we're going to cruise in sport mode. I don't know where he is. I can't see him yet.
You could hear it.
I can't hear it yet. But whoop. Now I can see it. So we'll bring this guy back in. Look how cute he is. What do you think of this little guy?
Oh, my God.
It's kind of cool, huh?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's everything.
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
So now with no prop guards on, we got to be extra careful. Oh. Oh, like it just almost cut me. That's so crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So the wind just kind of blew it away and almost lacerated my finger, but it didn't. So thank you, Mini 4 Pro, for not cutting me too badly.
Oh,
Yeah, see these little propellers can cut you.
yeah, I see.
So.
I know what you mean.
So that's essentially the video. It's showing you that with these prop guards, the drone, the Mini 4 Pro, is going to behave a lot differently, more comparable to a flip that didn't do well at all in the winds. So if you want the performance of this drone that's very capable, obviously going to change a lot with the prop guards. But at least you can kind of see how they fly. It basically did not bad, but it flew way slower and with way less power, essentially. So anyway, starting to ramble, and we got my beautiful mom. So thank you for the video and helping me out. Appreciate it. High five.
Really?
Yeah, you're in the video. Here, give me a high five. Boosh. Okay. Pew. All right, see you guys. Bye. What's going on, guys? So my beautiful mom isn't with me right now, but I wanted to touch on one thing regarding these prop guards for the Mini 4 Pro. I was getting a notice that I didn't even see, but it said propeller guards detected. Flight performance lowered to ensure flight safety. So you can see it here. I'll put it on the screen. But this is something that pops up in the Fly app when you have the prop guards installed. I called DJI to get clarification on this. They essentially said the flight performance is just going to shift because of the weight difference. That's a given, of course, but this doesn't imply that. Flight performance lowered to ensure flight safety, to me, reads that they're doing something to kind of throttle everything back so it can adjust and compensate for the prop guards being on it. But they didn't explain that, so if you guys know a little bit more, maybe you can explain in the comments below. But to me, I don't really fly this with prop guards, and it detects it and says that it actually changes and adjusts the performance of the drone to compensate for the propeller guards. So I don't know. But also with my mom, just understand she's got dementia. I try to bring her in as much as I can. We went on a little drive this morning, and I figured why not do a little video and kind of ramp her in, even though with the dementia, she doesn't really truly know what's going on as far as knowing about the drones or really understanding that I'm even doing a video, but I could kind of be kind and explain and be there with her. And that's sometimes all you can do as a caregiver and as a loved one dealing with someone who has dementia or Alzheimer's, is just be there with them. So that alone is enough. She knew that I had her with me. She was with me, I was with her, and we're able to share a nice little moment. To me, it's a really big deal because I get to capture it and upload it and know that we had these really cool little memories, even if it was just for something like these goofy prop guards on a Mini 4 Pro. But to me, it means that much more. So without further ado, the rest of the video. The drone is like flying away in the winds, and I'm going to show you some footage of this thing and how it behaves right now. So right now I'm not on the sticks at all. This is just hovering, and you can watch it dance in these winds, which are probably 15 to 30 mile an hour right now, gusting. So everything does seem very throttled down. I'm in sport mode going full stick on the left, yawing the drone, and that's what's happening. So it's hovering right now, dancing around pretty good, flying backwards. Look at that thing, gotta chase it. Whoa, chill out over there. All right, so this thing is definitely not behaving good in high winds. It has a mind of its own. Woo! Whoa, chill out over there. Whoa. So the Mini 4 is not very happy in high winds with prop guards, just like the Flip wasn't. Oop, we don't want it to return home. So there's a little visual of how this thing's doing. Not very well. Oh, look at it. It's blowing all over. All right, I'm gonna get it back.